Alrighty, folks, welcome back to another episode of Minecraft Survival. As you can see in the background right there are more pillagers here, and it is nighttime, but there are more pillagers here. They were just here yesterday in that same spot. This is the third time that they've been there, and I will show you guys because I've got my bad omen potions that are there. Oh, he really fell all the way off, didn't he? I hope. Wait, none of them had a banner though. That's weird. By the way, I almost fell to my death right at the beginning of this, trying to get down here to the bottom. Oh my god, that was almost it. But let's get over here and let's try to kill these dudes so we can sleep. Come here, you. Gotcha. Who knows? Okay, here's the other guy. So right now, I think what we're going to do first, before we do anything, is we're going to enchant another pickaxe because we have 30 levels. Then I'm going to repair my bow. And then I think we're going to go hit the caves again because I feel like caving. Caving's proved to be a lot of fun, but I'm hoping what happens is I get Soak Touch. Also, lots of dogs. I have 6 dogs now. I was out in the same area. I got the first 3, and I found 3 more. So I had bones from skeletons. I brought them home. And the reason I was out there was I was actually trying to get a bee's nest because I have Soak Touch now on my axe, and I was able to get one. So you guys know anything about bees and how bees work and what honey's good for and stuff? You know, drop it in the comments and let me know because I have no idea. Also, I figured out how to get a cat. You have to go to a village to find a cat. Unfortunately, the one that I had at this village over here, I think I scared away. So we'll have to go to another village in order to get the cat. So we'll have to go to one of the distant villages, I should say, and hopefully I can get the cat all the way home. You know, I would hope I'd be able to do that. But let's go. Did I grab the pick? I did. Let's go and enchant this pickaxe because I really want Soak Touch. So it's going to make things, you know, it'll just make things a lot easier when I'm down in the mines. I'm really praying for Soak Touch. Yes! Yes! Yes, finally! And it's kitted. It's not just Soak Touch, it's everything I need. Thank goodness. Finally, me oh my. Oh my goodness. How many pickaxes did we enchant? I think we only enchanted 2 or 3, but still. Yeah, because we combined 2, and then we have this one that we just enchanted yesterday. But now I could take the Soak Touch one, and then we can use Fortune up here, because I just think that that's better. I'll take Soak Touch with me. Maybe I'll take this one with me too. Do I really need to? I'm trying to think what things we mine down there that we would need Soak Touch on. I don't think there's much. I mean, or that we wouldn't need Soak Touch on, that we would want to use Fortune. I don't think there's anything. I think Soak Touch is probably fine, right? I think Soak Touch is fine. So we're going to take Soak Touch with us, and then now we're going to repair our bow. By the way, here we go again with this stupid thing. Why is it that this costs 3, but this costs 25? I don't know, man. It doesn't make any sense to me. But we can also give it a name. I still don't know what name I want to give it, so we're just going to repair the bow. And our sword is doing fine. Our sword doesn't even have unbreaking. And it's lasted a long time. I'm surprised how long the sword lasts for. Alright, so I'm going to head back down into the mines. And I will see you guys very shortly. Man, this is a much further journey than I remember. Sheesh. Alright, so here we go. We are back down in the cave. And this is, I remember, it was where we mined out all of our diamonds and everything. If you guys remember, that's all new terrain over here, and then this is new terrain over here as well. And already we're getting rolled up on by zombies. Good thing I have the kitted out infinity bow. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Hype. I can't believe it's only 3 levels to repair the bow. I didn't realize it was so cheap. I would have done it a long time ago, and I'll just keep continually doing it because this bow is absolutely kitted up the wazoo. But I wanted to mention today, today is a little bit special of a day, kind of. Not really, because as you get older, these days become less and less significant. But today I turn 27. I turned 27 today. Today's my birthday, February 26th. And, you know, here I am playing Minecraft. Playing Minecraft as a 27-year-old on my birthday. Yeah, I'm 27 today. It's nothing, you know, nothing crazy, nothing special anymore. I feel like as you get older, birthdays are just more and more relevant, I guess. And honestly, it feels like another day. Holy, there are so many mobs. What the heck is going on in here? Sniper, no sniping. Man, there's so many in here. Alright. Now that we've kind of cleared out this room, there's some diamonds in here we can grab. That's nice. Jeez, go away, man. My goodness. My goodness, give me some space, brother. By the way, I also saw, I was watching, of all people, but because he's, you know, he was a little bit less informed in Minecraft like me, I was watching, does he go by Queso or Casio? I don't know how you actually pronounce it. I know, like, everybody probably knows who he is by now. He went to 7 million subscribers in, like, a freaking year. What a psychopath. Like, just blew up on Twitch overnight. But Queso played Minecraft, you know, a few months back and did a playthrough of it. And it was really interesting watching him play because, you know, he was pretty uninformed. Chat was kind of, like, leading the way. I'm just curious, like if you guys want to see me try to pursue netherite, because he did it pretty early, I feel like. He got netherite pretty quick, like faster than I did, I think. Because I'm way more kitted out than he was when he got it. So I'm not sure if, like, I should, you know, make like a mission to go do that. But I did see also in the, it was in the nether, right? Yeah, in the nether, there's like fortresses with the other pigmen. The pig, whatever they're called, I forget what they're called, but you guys know which ones I'm talking about. The ones that are like hostile, like with the environment. The piglins, is that what they're called? And they have like fortresses with crazy good loot, and you can find like books and enchanted, like special enchanted swords, and like the netherite pieces to actually do the forging. Obviously, if we're gonna look for netherite, we're gonna have to do the whole. Why did I hear skeleton there? We're gonna have to do that whole mission where we go bed mining, I think it's called. You do bed mining in the nether, or TNT, but you know, we don't really have a ton of TNT, I don't think at this. Oh, he's up there. I was wondering how I heard him there. So we could do that as well. We could go bed mining, which looks easy enough. It doesn't look too hard. It's kind of dangerous. I think he also played hardcore, which is just insane. So I don't know if I don't think he had played Minecraft before. I didn't get that vibe from him. But that's crazy to be going and playing hardcore like that, you know, without having played before. I mean, dude's got some balls for that one. Mad respect. You know what we haven't found is armored skeletons. Aren't armored skeletons a thing? Or are they not a thing anymore? I don't think I found any armored skeletons yet. I was just thinking about that. I don't think we found any of them yet. Looks like this is looping around. Yeah, this is looping around. This is the amethyst. This is the amethyst hole that we found. And then there's another one right below it, which we might try to go explore. Blow this guy up. Thanks. I think the bat died. That's unfortunate. Alright. Took them out. Wow, look at that down there. That goes down for a while. Some more here. Blow him up. Thank you very much. So now that we're down, and this is the other amethyst. That sounds like a baby zombie. Yeah, that's a baby zombie for sure. He's in here. See ya. Somehow I got a crit right there. I'm still keeping my opinion. This is the coolest room in the whole game. The sounds. Something about that is so relaxing, so satisfying. I don't know. I love this. You know, see, this is the thing, man. I wish back in high school I was more aware of like the world and things. Like, so if you're younger right now, like if you're younger and you're watching this, I think one of the best things that you can actually do as somebody who's younger, especially in high school, is go get a shitty job. I think that that's like one of the best things you can do. Not necessarily a shitty job, but go get a job. Like, even if you're working for yourself, if you're cutting grass or shoveling snow or something simple like that, you know, it's hard work. Like, I've done both. I actually used to shovel for like a whole bunch of my neighbors before I moved out. But go get yourself some kind of gig where you can make money while you're in high school, because understanding the value of money is so important before you get to places like college. Because essentially what that's going to do for you is it's gonna make you recognize like what that money is really worth. And like, we can get into a whole other discussion about what money's worth. But you know, in terms of like understanding like that it buys you things, and you shouldn't waste it, and you shouldn't take it for granted and stuff like that. I think when you're younger, it's so important for you to go get a job as soon as you can, because it'll allow you to not only like learn the value, but also when you pay for things yourself, not only does making money make you want to pay for things yourself, but it makes you kind of understand like that this stuff doesn't just grow on trees, and like your parents have worked their butt off to help support you and stuff. And so like you kind of owe it to them to, you know, think about like, especially if you're planning on going to college and you're going to take out loans, or maybe your parents offer to pay for part of it or whatever. Like, dude, that stuff is expensive. You got to understand how many hours you have to work to pay that stuff off. And you know, I had almost no perspective on money until I got a job at like 21, bro. Like 21. It's kind of pathetic. Like it really is. Looking at it from that like perspective, it's sad. I should have been working so much earlier. And looking back, some of the people that I knew in high school, some of the most mature people, they were people that had jobs. One of them, you know, was really excited. She was a good friend of mine for a long time. I don't hang out with her anymore, but you know, I hung out with her a lot in high school, and even after high school, we kept in touch a little bit. And I just remember her like buying her new car. She bought a new car, and it was used, obviously, but she went and she bought her own car, and she was so proud of it. And I didn't even know how to relate, nor did I know how to react. I was just kind of like, "Oh, cool, you got a car." Like, you know, my car was given to me by my aunt, so I never understood the value. And like, I don't like that I had that perspective. I don't like that I didn't appreciate it as much as I should have, and understand what it took, you know, for somebody to be able to get that car in the first place, and then, you know, be kind enough to give it to me and not make me pay for it. I mean, it's like, it's so important to learn those things when you're younger. So yeah, if you're younger, take that away from this, you know? Like, 3 Endermen over there. What the heck? Do you guys see that? And just look up and there's glowing eyes everywhere. But if you're younger, that's what I recommend. Like, you know, there's all of this get rich online stuff, and you know, like I'm falling into that myself. I'm making all of my money from online right now. But I did, you know, I did actually work before this, and it you know, that has helped shape perspective for me on what a gift it is to be able to like do something else that makes more money. A lot of these kids, young, they get involved in this like, oh, I can make all this money doing this, like doing YouTube, doing, you know, e-com, doing this, doing that, whatever, and I'll never have to work, you know, a job or whatever. And it's like, nah, but I feel like you maybe should. Just, you know, even if it's just for a couple of months, just to understand what it feels like. I just think that the reason I bring it up is because the culture has swung so much in the direction of, like, you need to do it this way, you need to do it that way, you need to make all this money by the time you're this age and stuff. You know, it's not always the case for everybody. Everybody's built differently. Everybody has different perspective. Everybody wants to live a different life. Like, let's say you get a job at, like, a fast food joint, and it's not, you know, I've never worked there myself, so I can't really, like, contest to, like, what it's like. But it seems like it's probably pretty freaking hard, bogus work. And, you know, you got a lot of rude people in the world that are going to treat you like crap while you're there. And if you make a mistake and this and that and whatever, and you got to deal with stuff, that's part of life. It's part of, like, you know, it's you're building a stress tolerance. You're learning about the world. You're learning how to deal with people. It's teaching you patience, but it might also teach you that that is not what you want to do, right? Or you might get introduced to, like, food doing that job and say, well, I hate the dealing with customers part, but I love, you know, making the food. So maybe I'll go get a job at a higher end restaurant or something like that, you know? Like, and then you can learn to be a cook, or you could do this or do that or whatever. Like, that stuff, you know, it's so important for perspective. And nowadays, you just kind of sweep it under the rug and say, like, oh, well, you know, the only goal in life is money. And the truth is, like, yeah, getting a lot of money is nice, but if you become an expert in your field, it doesn't matter what it is, man. If you become, oh, we got lucky right there, just dug into diamonds. If you become like a crazy expert in your field, it doesn't matter what you do, man. You could still make a lot of money. This is another thing, one of the biggest parts is having passion and having purpose. Like, if you don't feel purpose when you work, you're never even going to be as productive as you could be. Because purpose drives everything. Right now, I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not talking about YouTube. I'm talking about, like, this TikTok affiliate that I do. There's not a whole lot of purpose there. And, like, I'm doing it because, you know, it's paying more than I was making before. But the purpose is essentially, you know, non-existent. I mean, unless you just really love selling stuff, you know, like random stuff through videos, you're probably not going to feel too much purpose from something like that. And it, you know, sometimes it's pretty freaking depressing. It's hard to get motivated because even though you're making a decent amount of money, you're like, man, you know, I wish there was a little bit more purpose behind this. I wish I actually felt like I was doing something really good. I mean, you know, there's a need for it because plenty of people are buying stuff. But at the same time, you're like, okay, is this really my passion, or is this really, you know, something that I could do for? This is another amethyst thing right here. What the heck? I don't know. You know, I'm like blabbering, and it probably sound like I'm all over the damn place, but I think it's important to like do some work while you're young, especially while you're young, because it's going to give you a taste of how to deal with money and how to manage things and stuff like that. And it's a part of maturing, I think, is like the biggest part. It's a big part of actually maturing and gaining some perspective on the world around you. And so that was a large rant that sums up to like that one sentence. But I hope that was helpful for anybody who's young and maybe trying to like find their way right now, is a little bit lost. Try things, man. Also, if you're young, man, get in the fucking gym. My God, I didn't get in the gym at all in high school. It held me back at so many opportunities. Get in the gym and try to eat right. It's a little bit harder when you're in your parents' house, right? Because you're eating what mom cooks most of the time. And there's so many like scattered diamonds in the ceiling here. This is going to take forever for me to mine all these out. And be somewhat aware of, you know, the idea that not everything you're eating is probably good for you. Like, don't be shoveling cookies down your throat, okay? Like, ask mom, hey, could you buy me this? Could you buy me that? Or get your job and go buy your own food, right? Like, people make it out to be so hard to eat healthy, and it's really not that hard. You know, you can eat pretty affordably, pretty affordably. Like $5.50 for a pound of ground beef, and that's going to get you like 3 good meals. That's like nothing, guys. You get yourself some rice. That's what I eat pretty much every day now. I'm sorry, I'm like, let me know if this is annoying conversation. You don't want to hear this, okay? Just let me know if this conversation you don't really want to hear. Yeah, I feel a need to kind of share with people my experience, because the last couple of years have been really eye-opening for me. It's been different. I've started to realize, you know, like what I do want to do, what I don't want to do, what kind of people I want to be around. You know, all this stuff evolves in time, but the sooner you can start to think about these things and think for yourself, the more ahead you're going to be in life, because getting ahead is so important. You need to have a plan, and you need to, you know, try to get better every day, and never feel afraid to change either, because change is extremely important. So embrace that shit. What is this? What is this? What the hell is that? Block of raw iron. I've never seen that before. Ooh, this is a nice chunk of diamonds here. But if you guys want to hear me talk more like that, about some like life stuff, or if you don't, oh, looky here, it's another zombie spawner. Damn it, I wanted a skelly spawner, but it's fine. Weird chest spawns. 2 music discs? Are these the same? Both cat. Man, damn it. All right, let me grab this stuff. We're gonna have to assemble our inventory here. Give me a second. And second chest, look at that. We got a golden. Oh, another name tag. Let's go. That's so good. Let's go. So now we can name both things after our boys. Both of our very common guys in chat. And this is in a dead end too, so this is a really good spot to make a spawner. That's a really solid spot. We're gonna need to like mark this so we know that there's a freaking spawner back here. Yeah, let me know if you want to hear more conversations like that. If you enjoy hearing that stuff, because I think it's important, especially when you're younger, to hear things like that, because not everybody hears that stuff from their parents or from, you know, friends or whatever it is. It's starting to emerge now with the internet a little bit more. But so many people don't talk about money. And I don't know how you can ever expect to like progress and learn about it without talking about it. Like, so many people want to dodge that subject, I guess because so many people are probably terrible with money in general, but you have to talk about it if you want to become somewhat educated on it and understand it. It's so important. So you guys want to hear me talk about that, you know, I'm all for it. I'll talk about anything you guys want. Just any topics you could throw them in the comment section and let me know. Hey, yeah, we want to hear about this. Hey, yeah, we want to hear about that. We want to hear about this. We want to hear about that. We don't want to hear about this. We don't want to hear about that. Just let me know. All right. We're already at 45 minutes because I was babbling for so long, and I don't know how much of that I'm going to cut out, but probably a decent chunk of it just to like make it a little bit more fluent and organized, so I'm not babbling for 30 minutes straight. But we're probably closing on the end of the episode. So I'm thinking what we're going to do is I'll probably end up doing what I've been doing is I'll return to the surface off camera, drop everything off, and then in the next one we'll probably be back down here caving. Look at that, more of that raw iron blocks or whatever. That's I wonder if that's rare. Kane, I know you're watching. Let me know in the comments if that's rare. I don't know. It seems like it probably is, but I have no idea. But until next time, till tomorrow, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Hope you guys are having a great week, had a great day. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of your night. Questions, comments, concerns, go ahead and throw them in the comment section. And yeah, I'm going to see you guys in the next episode tomorrow, hopefully. So see you then. Peace.